What's going on, Scorpios? We're going to go ahead and jump into your October 10th through the 16th weekly reading here. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. I always recommend checking your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. You may find that there's different messages in those readings. So let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Very interesting. Let's see. I feel like you're trying to move out of stagnation here, Scorpio. You know how Scorpios, you guys can get in that energy, and I have Scorpio placement, so I know how this energy works. It's like how we can kind of get in like this state of like really like honing in and focusing like on something that's bothering us, or emotionally, like we kind of get like in this energy of like of intensity. It's almost like I'm getting this energy towards like it's like I'm getting a very zony energy though. It's like, but it's almost like it's like very like almost like apathetic in a way. And it's like I feel like it's like you're just ready to just like I just feel like you're trying to understand or make sense of things here. And it's just, but it's like the more you're trying to like understand and make sense of things, it's almost like it's like the more confused you are, the more confused that you get. And I think it's a lot of it has to do with Mercury opposed Neptune, and then also Mars squaring Neptune. So, you know, it's very, very confusing. It's like having to listen to your intuition, looking at what's practical, looking at also what's true. And so I just kind of feel like you're just ready to just move out of like this very like stagnant energy that you're feeling. Something you're unaware of is the World card. Page of Swords is how you get through your challenge, and the Hangman is in this card. Wants to come out too. The Hangman and the Temperance here is in your outcome. The Empress though is in your near future. So if you've been working on anything as far as like work, projects, career, or even just like really putting in like effort and work into yourself, like rebuilding yourself up, or you know, for example, like if you're working out or exercising or whatever, like I feel like there's results here that are going to be showing up for you with the Empress. So there's more growth and abundance that's coming in for you. I also feel like it's telling you to get back to like enjoying life too. Very interesting, Scorpio, because I do feel like there's growth overall that's happening with you, and I feel like it's coming through the more you can really connect to yourself and doing things that actually make you feel good, instead of like being, you know, instead of like getting stuck in like, you know, like an energy of just like, you know, apathy and like things just feeling stagnant. I feel like the universe is like wanting you to like do anything, find anything that makes you feel better. I'm not really getting an energy that you're struggling at all. I just feel like right now it just feels very zony, right? Like the energy in the atmosphere, the energy in the universe is like it's very Neptunian right now. And it's like the more we're trying to make sense out of things that for whatever reason we can't make sense out of, it's like almost like it just makes us feel even more stuck. So it's like I feel like the universe is like just wanting you to like really, really like focus on like your own internal growth. But whatever it is that you have been working toward, because the Page of Pentacles is the overall energy for the week. Whatever seeds that you have planted, whatever energy that or whatever effort and energy that you've been giving to certain projects, or just like things that you're really invested in, I feel like there could be growth. Actually, I feel like there is growth here. It's the initial beginning stages, but nonetheless, it's like this is starting to. There's growth that's happening here. The World card is something that you're unaware of at this time. I'm gonna have to clarify this, Scorpio. The energy that I do get is like I'm gonna have to clarify that. Page of Swords here is how do you get through your challenge here, because the Eight of Cups is your challenge. It's like the Eight of Cups is like you could just be feeling a little bit like lost or confused, or it's like maybe you're just feeling like, you know, nothing good's going to happen, or you're more so looking at the negative. Page of Swords is like wanting you to just like to start asking yourself like the question. This is what I'm getting intuitively. Like start asking yourself questions like what could you do right now to move you closer to where it is that you want to go. But it's also like don't be afraid to open yourself up to new curiosities as well, and to explore newer things. Interesting. The Hangman and the Temperance, though, is in your outcome. So I feel like there's things that are like on divine timing here. I know that's not what you probably want to hear, Scorpio, but this is what I'm getting. It's like a lot of your internal beliefs are changing, and there's deeper things that you're starting to become aware of at this time. Now, some of you, it's like you're definitely in a stage of suspension, and meaning that like it's like maybe the universe is wanting you to take time out for yourself, or maybe it's wanting you to really like reflect and pause and like be still and allow things to naturally come together rather than try to force things. But I do feel like for a lot of you too, it's like there's a lot of internal belief structures that I get that are crumbling, and it could be confusing. That's why the Hangman's here. Like, it can be confusing. It can just kind of be like it's almost like it can be like the dark night of the soul, for instance. And there's just bigger things that are going on right now that you may not see, but I feel like you're going to be able to see those pretty soon. But the Temperance is like telling you to really, like, if you need time for yourself, or if you need to like reflect and go within and like get a different perspective, get a more deeper understanding of yourself, I feel like the universe is wanting you to do that. Oh, like I always say, it ain't a Scorpio reading unless it's a deep reading. Yeah, 12th house escape here. There's a lot of letting go. There's, especially with the World card, something that you're unaware of. I feel like chapters in your life are completing at this time. I feel like there's new cycles that are starting to emerge here, and you're entering into a new phase, a new chapter, and a new cycle in your life. I don't feel like it's just you, Scorpio. I feel like everybody is going through this. Right now, I feel like the whole collective is going through this, to where it's like we're sort of like having to like spiritually retreat back in within ourselves and to like look more inside and see like what's in spiritual alignment and what's not in spiritual alignment. Because the 12th house, whatever isn't in alignment with you anymore spiritually, the you know whatever isn't in line with your destiny anymore, the 12th house is going to wipe it away. And it's because there's something bigger that you're not seeing right now. So, and it makes sense because the sun's in Libra and Venus is in Libra, and that's your 12th house, Scorpio. So yeah, I mean, it's a very like sort of like, could be kind of dark night of the soul. There's certain things that are being let go of. There's more so this energy of wanting to sort of retreat, but in a way of where it's like to where you can have more like meditative awareness about like yourself and what's going on within, and seeing like what are the root problems that are making you feel certain ways. It's very zony. I feel like it's very zony. You have the further gate, bold step forward. So like I said, I feel like the universe is like, I feel like once the sun comes into Scorpio and it's your season, Scorpio, that's when the Phoenix always rises, right? Scorpio. But it's like that 12th house transit, sun in Libra. It's always like that. That's when like the magic is happening for that Phoenix moment. So yeah, crystal quartz focus here. I feel like clear quartz could be like a crystal that you could be working with. But yeah, quartz crystals, they do represent focus, and it also represents intention. So I feel like whatever it is that you're feeding your energies into, like those intentions right now are being magnified, Scorpio. And then I feel like that's what this Page of Pentacles is. Page of Pentacles is because this Page of Pentacles can represent the first intentions, or the initial results of the first intentions that you have set for yourself. So it's like whatever it is that you're giving your energy to is magnifying and growing. So if you're feeding all your energy into negative things, I feel like it's like the more negative you're going to see. If you're surrounding yourself with positivity, or feeding yourself with positivity, and seeking like that deeper inner self transformation, I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like that's what it is that you're going to see, and that's what that Empress is here for in your near future. There is a glow up moment happening for you, but this is definitely like a reconnecting to yourself, and a very big cleansing here. Well, it ain't a Scorpio reading unless it's a powerful reading, right, Scorpio? You got chain attachment, letting go of attachments. That's what the World card is. I was almost getting like timelines with that World card, or like events, right? Like I feel like the timelines have collapsed. Saturn square Uranus. I feel like timelines have collapsed. Pluto coming direct, timelines definitely collapsed. So there's a newer chapter and phase that you're entering into. I just feel like this is like a big spiritual lesson that you're starting to that you're needing to understand, or that you're going through to help you grow and evolve, which I do feel like there is growth and there is more abundance with the Empress card. So there's a big integration factor as well. Scorpio. Clarify this Page of Pentacles for Scorpio. Let's see. 9 of Cups here. Your intentions, your manifestations. You know, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're going to be really finding like the things that actually bring you joy, that actually satisfy you here. But the 9 of Cups is also Jupiter and Pisces as well. The more you can connect to yourself spiritually and be introspective and to energetically align yourself with the things that you want in your life. Like if you want love, right? For instance, it's like the more you try to go out and seek it, you know, it's going to be difficult if you're not internally having love for yourself or building your own self up, right? It's like being that energy completely and wholly. Like, you know, like fill yourself whole with that energy of what it is that you want to manifest. So 4 Wands on the 4 Cups here. I don't feel like things are like too bad, Scorpio. It's just more so I feel like you're in an energy of, well, there's the glow up there, the Empress and the World card. So whatever new things are starting to take form, you're going to be definitely seeing the manifestation of those things here. So you're very close to something really good, Scorpio. This is what I'm seeing in this reading. 4 Cups, 4 Wands is your energy right now. I just kind of feel like, you know, it's like you may not be expecting fully good things. Like there's some good things going on, but it's like maybe there's like this other part, you know, this other voice that's kind of like, you know, like saying like, you know, like nothing ever good happens, or nothing ever good is going to happen to you. Like I feel like that's false. And I feel like right now it's like you're just in a period right now to where you're having to find different experiences and really looking at what it is that you really want to be involved with. The Empress and the World card, though, is in your near future, so there's definitely some things really coming together. I like this. And something completing. I think this is the Scorpio Phoenix moment that's going on, Scorpio. We're almost to your season. Strength card and the World card here, something that you're unaware of. I feel like it's time for you, Scorpio. It's like you definitely have the strength to start something new if you wanted to start something new. So, yeah. 2 of Swords, Page of Swords. I would definitely weigh things out, think things through, and I would definitely approach situations with fairness and having a sensitivity to like equality and doing the right thing. But otherwise than that, as long as you come from a place of pure intention, I feel like Scorpio is like, what do you have to... You know, if you're coming from pure intention, then, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Queen of Cups here, the Temperance and the Hangman. This is the Phoenix rising, literally. Like the Queen of Cups is, I say the King of Cups is Scorpio, but I also do feel like the Queen of Cups is Scorpio too. Even though they can be any water sign, but the Queen of Cups is like she embodies, like, she understands the deep psyche of emotions, and she's very well balanced. And very, very empathetic and understanding. So I feel like this is something that with inside yourself, it's like there's a recalibration that's going on, and you're connecting to yourself and understanding yourself on a deeper level than you ever felt before. And that in and of itself is giving you the strength and the courage to move into a new chapter in your life. So, and I feel like this new chapter that you're moving into is more complete, it's more whole, it's more like true to your values and the things that you want to experience. So I feel like you're releasing attachments to the past, but don't give up. Don't talk yourself out of it, Scorpio. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Scorpios, in your weekly reading. I appreciate you all for watching, as always. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is down below in the description. Feel free to subscribe. Be sure to also click that notification button bell as well. You'll get notified when I upload your videos or when I go live. But otherwise than that, I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.